But yeah, let's get into this. So we're into week 20 here. This is Extreme Rules, the pay-per-view. We are technically in first place. We are 15,000 fans behind ye old NXT 1.0. Hey, Frosty, how you doing? Hope everything going well for you, my friend. We're doing great here. We're just getting into this here, and let me open this up while we're waiting here. We got a lot of people that want to talk to us right now, so this should be interesting. We did a hell of a card last week going into this pay-per-view, but I unloaded a lot of cards on my other GMs, so I'm a little scared that we might end up getting some bad booking coming back. So let's see how things turn out here. And Frosty, I hope you're ready for this weekend. By the way, not to take you away from here, because I really enjoy having you guys here. This Sunday, when we play our Electric Show League game, I am going to stay around a little bit longer after our games are done and play a little MLB The Show, because there are free Twitch drops available all weekend for anybody playing MLB The Show. Like if you're watching a stream that's playing it. So I will make sure I stay on so you guys can get some extra loot. These are Kaiju packs. So if you play the game, you know what I'm talking about. So anyway, let's get into this, because I'm really worried about everything that's going to be going on here. All right, Ella, your contract's up at the end of the week. Be interesting. It's only 6K. Yeah, I can do that. All right. Now your contract's up. All right, Beth. You've been an absolute beast for me. 7K. I think 7 will work. I can still do that. What was that stunt you just pulled? I'm just gonna say, look, I had to screw him over. Oh, hey, Kev. How you doing? I hope everything's going well. Hope you enjoy your concert here tonight. We're hanging out here tonight. I'm going to be around all weekend, so if anybody's interested, we're going to be here all around. So Bishop's like, yeah, I would have done the same thing, and you will do. Okay. So basically, I have to prepare level 4 rivalries outside of my champions. Thanks for the title rematch. Just talk about the morale boost. And your new champion, once again, I'll tie it back of my hands. Thanks for I'm on a roll this year. Okay, that's great. That loser almost attacked me during the last fight. I'm not going to stand for garbage like that. I want to sell things in the ring with him in the next 3 weeks. You know what? We got 3 weeks to settle this, so we can do this all next week. So I can live with that. All right, so we have to make sure Cameron Grimes fights this week. I don't know if that's going to be a hard one with all 5. We got to book 5 matches here tonight, so we do have a big stadium available. Unlock costs 200,000. Let's just say we're not getting the big stadium tonight. We are going to book the biggest we can. We will unpack it as soon as we can here, so think that's as high as we get. Season 2 week 15, season 2 week 10, season 2 week 5. And yeah, that's the biggest one we're going to be able to get for the end. So we have to remember we got to save 200,000 for that situation. So that works out for me. So we got a health spot, injury rehab, and a real steal. I will take a look at this in a moment, because I think we're going to have to use a few of these. Like, how much are we spending on special effects? 10 grand. It ain't really worth it right now. All right, let's see if we can book this show here. Main event. I want some level 4 rivalries. What do we got for level 4s? We got a bunch of level 4s. I like this. So, one of them is going to be... Okay, our big level 4s are actually involved in... So we're going to do an Extreme Rules match because we get the PLE bonus out of that. We're not going to use our men's tag match today, so this one I might actually open the show with. Our middle match is actually going to be for the tag titles. I'll make it a normal for now. We're going to get Gigi and JC against the champs. Billy and Indy. Going to make this a title match for the tag titles. Okay, that's booked. Our other main event, we're going to be looking at our other level 4 rivalry. And I want to get this one in a submit. Oh, shit. We could do that. You know what? Let's go here because I really want it. I want to get the bonus out of this. Hey, Darthmic, how's it going? You know, it could be better just for the fact that we're dealing with the Blue Jays losing to the Twins after a great effort in extra innings. That Durag kid is absolutely insane. What else? We got SmackDown was... I thought it was pretty decent tonight. I flipped back and forth. Pretty much everything I expected to happen was happening, so... Grimes and McSlacks. Let's put them in a tables match, because we got a specialty involved. What else we got? Oh, here's our other one. A Falls Count Anywhere match for the titles. So we're not going to have Big E out here, but how are you guys doing tonight? All right, I think this is the card that we want. I could bump some of these up a little bit if I want, but I want to get that bonus for the try it out, MLB The Show. You know what? For Game Pass, it's great. And what I was mentioning earlier, if you didn't hear me in the chat, I just mentioned just before we got going. This weekend, if you find any streamers that are streaming MLB The Show, like I will be on Sunday, you get some free kaiju packs, as they call them. They're the big packs that are coming out right now. All right, so we'll get Dominic to call out Omos, because, well, let's face it. He's pissed off, so we'll give him the opportunity to tell him off. We'll do, let's do an advertising promo with... Our champions are over the moon. Let's do an advertising promo with Big E. Sell promo with Randy Orton just because he put himself over so much. And then a charity promo. Who do we got for Mike Skills here? A lot of threes. Or do I want to call Beth Spartan out to call out... No, I want to do the charity promo here, so... I will, There we go. So I think we got a card here set up. The big things I'm worried about are the match orders. So we got our 2 level 4 feuds, basically bookending the card here. And the submission match gives you the ultimate fan boost and whatnot, so that should work out. Mid-card for the Women's Championship will be okay there. Grimes and Stacks in a tables match, which is Stacks specialty. We're going to blow this feud off in an Extreme Rules match, which... that'll be a great way to start. We get an extra bonus for the Extreme Rules match here for the women's. So we got 20,000 bucks left. Let's see what we got for power cards here that we could use. Oh, here we go. Network Specialist. Show get... Do we want to pull this right now? We're already going to get a high one, so... How many of these extras do we have? Could I use that submission card right now to make sure that gets bumped up a little bit more? I think that might actually be a good idea. And then if I get the Hell Spa too, I'm going over. So if I... What do I have for Hell Spas right now? Not much. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the free special effects to get that. Then I'm going to buy this. And I'm golden. There we go. So it looks like we got everything. Okay, we got all our optional bonuses together. So everything's good there. I can't get the big stadium yet. I just can't afford it. So we're hoping we can make a ton of money here so that we can get the stadium. And in terms of our matches, okay, so this one's automatically going to get a boost. So we're probably getting a 5-star classic out of this. So this one will go well. This one should improve to a level 4. Plus we get the branded PPV bonus. This one I'm getting on here just so we can get the commissioner's goal out of the way. And this one here is a level 4 and it's going to be a special one here. So I think we got this booked here. Let's... I don't have any money to really sign any free agents. Got about 10 grand left, so... Yeah, the only thing I can sign is some of these... Kerry Rush. If I didn't have enough face cruisers, I might think about it. Just because of the outfit. Well, let's see what we got for Legends left over. Cheapest one's 45,000. I don't have that kind of money. All right. So I think we got this here. So let's confirm this. Extreme Rules, Backstage Crew, Lights and Pyro, Yeah, the only thing I could get that would be a bonus here would be the bigger stadium, but I just don't have 200,000 for it. So until I do. All right, world hates a coward. Let's go. Just making sure title, no title. Okay. Confirm the booking. So for those that are new here, we do spectate all these matches just because it's a lot of fun to watch. These two, I don't know how this worked out, but Eddie Pop has been driving everybody nuts and has been getting victories. And this is a battle of, I think it's a battle of Belfast. So let's spectate this. I think we have a stipulation on all our matches here tonight. So I've really decided to throw it out the door here about exactly what we're going to get for these. And also, as a reminder to everybody here, due to the copyright music, we don't use the entrance music for this. We are in streamer mode.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from London, England, weighing in at 151 pounds, one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions, Eddie Pop. The WWE Universe more than
So one of the big reasons Eddie Pop is actually here is Sheamus bailed on us. He just up and walked out 2 weeks ago. Ridge Holland was by himself, and Butch refused to turn heel. So Ridge had to go out and get one of his running buddies from England that he didn't have before. So we got Eddie Pop here straight out of England. And now they've captured tag team championships. I believe it was last show over Rey Mysterio and Big E, who were the, or not Rey Mysterio, Dominic Mysterio, Big E, who were the champions. So
the bruiser of the Brawling Brutes. And his opponent, representing the Brawling Brutes from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 205 pounds, Butch!
I'll tell you, you never quite know exactly what you're getting with this guy. That's a very different.
I do appreciate the commentary on this game. It is, it's rather enthralling and interesting. And I want to see what it's like when I get into Street Fighter here and see what the commentary is like. And for some reason, it didn't pop in the last time we played. But when we get on there on Monday, I want to see what the commentary does.
Butch ain't wrapped right, okay? He's not quite all there.
Yeah, but that's what makes him so dangerous.
I do love how this music's a little snappy to go with the action of the ring, sorry.
It's Extreme Rules, folks, and the action can leave you speechless.
It looks like Butch tried to do what he did against
Well, the main thing is to remember that
Baron Corbin today, as he did qualify for that Money in the Bank ladder match.
all is fair, love and war, and that
Tried to sneak attack on Baron and it worked. And I'm glad Butch is in the Money in the Bank ladder match as well. I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do at home, because that pop he's going to get at home is absolutely insane. Unfortunately, with the fact that Vince McMahon is booking a lot of what's going on here in WWE, I don't see him winning it. Oh yeah, that's pretty much guaranteed why he's there, is for that hometown pop. And yeah, if we could get both these guys there, maybe it would be a pop. So I'm hoping for the fact that this is an Extreme Rules match that we do get the extra stars on it, but nothing's really guaranteed, so. Bringing the table in, okay. But I'm also interested to see what, with the damage control being in the ladder match as well.
Not allowing that to go on any longer.
I'm assuming Mustafa Ali won his match as well. I had the channel changed when that match was on, so for some reason I don't see the LWO winning anything in that position there, unless it is Ray. At least not yet. Escobar won, okay. I forgot they also do have that last chance qualifiers, so what they usually do typically is take everybody that lost their matches, put them in a battle royal or an elimination match, and then the winner of that gets the last spot for it, right? It helps you out trying to make it not so predictable on who can win matches, just like Escobar and Ali, right?
And these attacks are spelling nothing but trouble. And we might be seeing a competitor crumbling before our very eyes. And Zapney has all the time.
So I got a question for you. As we were watching earlier tonight, what do you think about Baron Corbin's new outfit now? For me, it just looks like, it almost looks like a creator wrestler that you would make here in like one of the jobbers that comes out, and even they're dressed better in this game. Like at least Kevin Owens in his gear, he actually looks somewhat like a wrestler. Generic Wrestler X. Yeah. Like that's the biggest thing for me. Like, if you're gonna wear gear, you should stand out somehow, right? Like, I get it if everybody's wearing tights and whatnot, everybody's trying to be a generic character, but
No protection out here, no safe confines to speak of.
all right, I gotta feel this mic kick. Oh, there it is. I was hoping they wouldn't do it off that. I want to see them actually, I want to see him hit the bitter end to finish this. Because typically, level 3 and 4 feuds will finish off at a pay-per-view.
Just one step ahead. What a boot.
Uh-oh. The power, the strength of the dive.
Nice Dominator there.
Is it enough? The cover. No, he gets the shoulder up.
Really had less than a second.
Laying down a cover on top of a table is a bold move there, Cotton. I believe that's the phrase they used before. I would have went for the elbow drop before.
Just gotta find a way out of this dire spot.
Are you telling me that Eddie Pop's gonna win this feud?
Look at the strength. Lands him into a spinning powerbomb.
Which won't come back after that.
He's gonna win this feud? Holy crap!
With the victory. Here is your winner, Eddie Pop.
He really got the victory.
Eddie Pop with the victory here.
It was quite the display tonight.
So I do have to send somebody to superstar training, so maybe Pop's the guy to do it. Where I can turn him in from a temporary wrestler into a permanent one. Because all these contracts I'm signing as free agents, they run out every 5 weeks or whatever. And there we go. 4 stars. Rivalry complete. We pretty much did everything we needed to there. I call that a complete win on that one. Four stars, rivalry complete. Call out. Okay, well, at least we got the rivalry up a little bit here. So we'll wait 2 weeks and we'll get this match out. So this one here. Both guys' stamina's pretty decent. It is a tables match, which is Stack's specialty. Let's start spectating this. I'll explain where we got this. For those that haven't been around, Stack McSlacks is a former North American champion. In Butch's first defense of the North American Championship, it was a four-way between him, Orton, Stacks, and Grimes. Or sorry, Ridge was in there instead of... Oh no, it was Orton was the champion. That's what it was. It was Orton, Stacks, Grimes, and Holland. And Stacks just out of nowhere won the championship. Unfortunately, Orton reenacted his rematch clause, got his title back.
220 pounds, Cameron Grimes.
Now that he's won his title, I put him in a promo so he can put himself over a little bit more. If he's extremely happy that he got his title back and that, but Grimes is pissed still at McSlacks for costing him the title twice now.
Cameron Grimes looking to add a few more zeros to his bank account, courtesy of the winner's purse.
And unfortunately, we got Grimes here is a little bit upset about things going on, but
as Bobby Heenan might say, here's tonight's ham and egger.
honestly, Graves needs to put a little bit of respect on Stack's name here. I love how he's got Goldberg's entrance.
Weighing in at 100 pounds, Stacked McSlacks.
We're looking at some of the most intense competitors in all of WWE about to take part in one of the most anticipated matches ever.
I wouldn't go that far, Cole. It's a decent match, but nothing overly over the top here, right?
Look, we've seen a lot of WWE superstars get their start as local talent. Even some legends. Hey, even you, Corey.
Sorry, just quick.
Don't you pay me with that brush, Saxton. Check the archives. That guy had a different name. Wasn't even me.
Ha! Stacks looks way more like a more street version of Tom Holland. Absolutely. But the thing is, the moveset that they gave him is more of a brawling men's. Like you're going to see as we get into this here.
Table match underway. It's going to take setting up a table and putting your opponent through it to win.
It's the combatant who has the most
So,
sadistic mind.
if you haven't watched any of our streams before and how this works, these middle three matches just need to be good caliber, but the second match needs to be less than 4 stars. 3.5 would be great. That's why I'm glad it's like a tables match here and just a little level 2 feud that we're trying to progress here.
To the outside.
This could get wild.
So then when we get back at this next week, we'll
Right. Yeah, that's some attitude behind it. What a headbutt. Vicious.
we will get into trying to fulfill some more of these rivalries, and I'm hoping we can build this up to a level 3 to carry on into the next set of shows going into Survivor Series.
Nice amateur takedown all the way over.
And Grimes is just beating the tar out of this kid.
And it's reverse pain for that mistake.
We want tables. Clap, 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 clap. How you doing tonight, Ed? I hope everything's going well. I hope you're, I hope the old Marvel snap streams are going successfully for you. We want tables. Clap, 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 clap. I have the clap, clap, clap part down. We want tables. We want tables. We want tables. why you get to use that. Whoa! Grimes just took him apart already. We got tables.
Here's your winner, Cameron Grimes.
I did not expect that to end that quickly.
They'll be picking splinters out for weeks. Yep.
But I'm not feeling bad about it.
Good day at the office.
Like I said, this is our second match on the card, so if it hits the toilet a little bit, maybe furthers the rivalry up to a level 3, I can live with that. There you go. That's absolutely perfect. We had a 4-star match to start, a 3-star match here, rivalry grows. That's exactly what you want to happen here. Okay, so far so good. Now we got an advertising promo with Big E. Popularity dropped, oh well. I made 18 grand off him, so that's good. Now this one here, if everything goes right, this is 2 months in the making. So, we have our Tag Team Championship match and an Extreme Rules match with Toxic Attraction back together, rolling, taking on the new champs, Billy Slugger and Indy Hartwell. Let me spectate this and I'll explain how meandering this went here. We had JC Jane teamed up with Tamina while Gigi Dolan was working in a singles feud on her own. And they ended up winning the tag titles, Tamina and JC. And I wanted to get Toxic Attraction back together with the championships. I've been trying for 4 weeks to try and get those titles off of them.
Comes Toxic Attraction, perhaps the most dominant tag team in NXT history. Well, certainly the most arrogant tag team.
And then 2 weeks ago, we finally got that. So now, last week, we got a singles feud I had to get rid of. And then, yeah, we finally get the opportunity now, tonight, in an Extreme Rules match, to get the titles back on Toxic Attraction, where I wanted them in the first place. So, if life goes good, we should be able to balance this all out, work right.
Yeah, multiple tag team reigns, multiple main events. Dolan and Jane both have bright futures in WWE, even if they have a bit of an attitude problem.
I wouldn't call it an attitude problem. When you're successful, it's an attitude is a success. To the moon. How you doing, Vic? Hope you're having a great night, sir.
Great competitors on their own, but together they are dominating.
It has been a hell of a weekend. An absolutely fantastic. I'd have to say, this has been one of the greatest weekends we can have right now between gaming, wrestling. Wrestling's been very solid, which I'm very happy about. Gaming has just been insane, and I'm waiting for Sunday for the ball to drop. I'll admit, I've been getting tired these last few days with all the running around I've been doing, but it's going to be nice to have Sunday off to watch the Microsoft Direct or the Fan Fest. I'll tell you right now, I might have a heart attack if Killer Instinct shows up. And I got to spend time with you, Ophelia.
Don't hate the player.
Nope, let's go. Nope, that's the one. There we go. You don't get the home run song, but you definitely get the goal horn. There you go. No, it was a fun time yesterday. Top Town Pro Wrestling, if you get a chance, check it out on the old YouTube page. Fantastic matches all the way across. Like last week, we got our last show. We ended up getting Eva Luno versus Harlan Abbott. Eva Luno was just on a second level that show, if you ask me. But then yesterday, like Vic, I sent you that picture in the Discord. We had Brian Keith taking on Von Vertigo, one of Toronto's best.
Been successful her entire career.
We had Emphy taking on Raiden the Destroyer in a in a no rules match,
Always has the size advantage inside the
which
Has already
I'll
seen
admit
so much success in
was okay.
WWE.
The Bounty Hunter got over.
Getting better.
I would have to say the fact that he's from Texas and we were in Alberta, it sort of helped him get over, but it sort of didn't. For the fact that, you know, Alberta's pretty much the Texas of Canada, which if you saw my Twitter the last 24 hours, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about there too. So big heel energy though, absolutely. Those two knew how to carry a story.
The NXT Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challenger.
I personally felt they went maybe about 5 minutes too long, but at the same time, for the majority of it, they had the crowd eating the palm of their hand.
And their opponents, they are the NXT Women's.
Like everything was flashy enough, but it not overly like. It didn't turn into a spot fest. It had enough of a solid foundation there.
There you have the product.
Who do you feel Ali Catch will fight? That'll probably be Cat. I would think it probably end up being Cat Von Hees. Quinn's a little bit too young for that. Cat's got a 2-show winning streak there. And we could also have a mixed tag match.
One of the hottest championships here.
Because Effie said he was coming back. He never said when. And there very well could be a second show right away, right? Cat versus Catch. Team Bussy would make a lot. I think so. Like, honestly, outside of those 3 dickheads that we had standing next to me there, I think that Effie got over pretty well. The match itself, it's like I mentioned to a lot of people who asked me about it. It almost felt like they were going through the motions in the match rather than having a real flow to it. But when you have somebody with Undertaker 93 gimmick, like basically for those that are watching and haven't seen Top Talent, Raiden to me, you know that Jason Statham mask in Death Race? He wears one of those, but he's got that stoicism of the Undertaker in many ways. The fact that you can't really kill him. It ended up taking two leg lariats on the tax to finally beat Raiden in that match. So, like, he's great for his character. Don't get me wrong. It's just the way the match went through. It just with how smooth the match before went. Who do I think would have been a better match with Effie? Why would the default answer, of course, is Harlan, because they would go over with pretty much anything. I could see Mitch having a very good match with him. I could see a ton of people. Jesse. Any of the kids that came up would have a decent match. I wouldn't say it'd be a great match, but I think based on the situation, I think Raiden might have been a decent choice for that, but I just don't know if I think with certain situations and certain wrestlers, you gotta be able to have a flow with them. And while Raiden's a hell of a wrestler, it's a very stop-start kind of flow when you have that gimmick, right? And also, in many situations, you gotta play it up like David versus Goliath matchup. And I'm sorry, Effie's no David in that situation. If you're not going to have the flow, you got to have the difference. It's one of the good things and also one of the bad things about top talent. It's a double-sided sword with the way they book. Top talent goes out there and just books the best matches. Like, tries to get the best matches out there. The number of stories that are involved are limited. Like, oh, wow, I thought we were going to get new champions. But like the Ava Lawless T.Y. Jackson match had a lot of story behind it. They played up that story very well. The viciousness coming out between both of them really showed. But then when you just throw a random match, unless the caliber is over the moon and the smoothness between the two wrestlers is over the moon, you're not going to get what I would say is an all-star match. You'll get a lot of hits, but quite a few misses too. TY versus Effie would have been, oh, absolutely. The fact that TY could play off Effie so well, both wrestling-wise and story-wise.
She's taking this outside. This one cannot be lost by count out. Comes back into the ring.
Don't you dare use that sledgehammer. Oh, God. Oh, my God, are we gonna... Oh, here we go! Oh, I thought there was gonna be... Nasty... Oh, that's gonna be my biggest complaint of the night. The Andy Anderson Nasty Nate match probably went about 10 minutes altogether too long compared to what it should have been. Andy's famous for having overly long promos. And when you're having an old school match that's drawn out and has a lot of story to it, and don't get me wrong, Andy Anderson is one of the best wrestlers to come through here. He's worked IWC in Puerto Rico. He's worked Ring of Honor. Get in the ring, Dolan! Thank you!
I couldn't agree more.
Nice save.
That's how you stop your opponent.
And Dolan absorbs even more damage there. Indy might have her sights set on
Here it goes!
JCJ with a somersault into a cover.
Not into a cover.
Return to the ring then. From the top. Take to the midsection. Oh, this is so much fun to watch.
Sorry, this is getting to the PowerPoint here.
Going nowhere. Kiss your dreams.
Like, these guys are killing it out here. These ladies, sorry. I don't think you're gonna get it. Nope, just two. Sorry, this action's actually getting pretty good in here. Except Billy Slugger can't hit a baseball bat to save her life.
Now to the octopus stretch submission. Oh, the end is near. No way she survives this. I think she's gonna hang on. I think she's gonna hang on.
No, there's gonna be a tap here.
What is she gonna do here? Is she gonna tap out?
She got out of it, okay.
And deliver some blows, creating the break.
Oh, it didn't matter anyway, it was held up too long. The camera missed the pin. That's hilarious.
Gigi Dolan and JCJ.
It's almost as if they had AEW doing the production there.
Each of these women could contend for a title alone, but together, they may never.
But we did it! We got Toxic Attraction their titles finally. We've been fighting for this for 2 months and we finally got the championship. Hot damn, and it should be a pretty good match, I would think. Yep, 4 matches. But it just kept the feud at level 2. It didn't bring it up anymore. Shameful. The rivalry's still there, it just isn't gonna advance. But we got new champions. We got a 4-star match. Life is good. Randy Orton put himself over. Got his popularity up one more. And this one here, well, Tamina needed a title match after she wanted a title match right after she lost the tag title, so I gave her one against Liv. Liv ended up winning. But I said, what the hell? Let's give one more. Then we're going to have to give him a little bit of break because you can see the stamina's down a little bit. The Falls Count Anywhere match is a specialty for Tamina, so that'll work there.
The following contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match and is for the NXT Women's Championship.
Oh, get ready, guys. There ain't nobody meaner than Tamina.
But yeah, overall, like I said, last night's card, I really appreciate all the action for the wrestlers in there. The triple threat match to open the show. Carter Mason,
No, she just loves to flex her power.
Gabriel Lestat.
Meaner than Tamina.
The last time I remember having Carter Mason out was, it was G Sharp was the other one. Sorry, my apologies to G Sharp there. The last time we had Carter Mason out here in Alberta was probably one of my most memorable experiences of technological breakdowns for wrestling. He was wrestling with Canadian Wrestling's Elite. If you guys didn't know, Mike McGuire featured CWE on his recent podcast, as well as they're known as the last independent touring promotion, the old school type where you go across Canada and do multi-day tours. Like they've been doing 10 to 12-day tours at a minimum. And pre-COVID, they were actually doing 30 to 36-day tours. But either way, their show was in Sherwood Park, which is located on the outskirts of Edmonton. Basically the equivalent to San Diego to LA, but on a very smaller scale.
Introducing the challenger from the Pacific Islands, Tamina. And her opponent from Elmwood Park, New Jersey, she is the NXT Women's Champion, Liv Morgan.
Sorry, it's my commentator in me that I just can't talk over ring announcers. It's just so much disrespect. Anyway, so we got this show out there, and the ring truck's late, which is a guarantee for most of these matches. So they're actually setting up the ring while we're in their gayer seats, which is fine, whatever. It happens. So we're about to get underway, but their PA system, their music system is not working. Which, okay, you know, it's a smaller indie crowd so the guy can yell. But there's no entrance music for anybody. Well, leave it to me and 3 other drunk guys that are next to me. We decided to go into very different show tunes for every wrestler that we saw and what just different things we could sing commonly. I remember we did The Empire Strikes Back versus A New Hope for one of the matches. If you've ever seen Jason the Gift Kincaid, he looks like a little Ewok, so we used the Star Wars theme for him. And then his opponent for that match, it's all coming back to me now. Not the Celine Dion song. We're not going there. His opponent in the match was actually Bullet Club's Chase Owens. Which, of course, me, back then, I'm not into New Japan, so I didn't know him for All Gone. So he ends up getting the Empire Strikes Back theme as they're going in. And these guys are just soaking it up. The crowd's feeding into it.
That's right, Corey. That was a shining wizard.
And everybody's just absolutely loving it.
Something catastrophic.
And it's those kind of experiences that make you feel better. Did I do the Grado entrance with like a prayer? No. I don't know if we did or not. We definitely would have if Grado was there, but.
And this one might be headed ringside.
All right, guys, figure out where you're going. Now you're gonna go outside. Okay.
She slips outside. What does she got in mind?
This is a Falls Count Anywhere match, so.
A bad place to be for the challenge.
I think
To admit, at this point in a Falls Count Anywhere match, there's no way you didn't
we
expect
ended up doing.
much worse.
There's a wrestler in CWE. His name is Bobby Collins. He actually came out with the Confederate flag and had that all Southern stereotype gimmick, right? So we ended up doing Johnny Horton for his entrance. So, and the worst part is I could actually sing the entire phrase of the Battle of New Orleans. Everybody was just humming it behind me. The promoter was absolutely shocked at what we were doing, but the entire crowd got into it. That's the kind of stuff that you see quite often in crowds, and that's the positive side of it. And that's bringing it forward to last night. I've been in positions where, get over there, ref. Oh, there we go. Liv Morgan wins. We'll have to talk about it during the main event here.
Here is your winner, and still the NXT Women's Champion, Liv Morgan.
Very straightforward match. I hope it only gets about 3 stars.
I've ever seen, guys. An absolute statement by the victor here tonight. What a steamrolling.
Holy crap, they just announced it on Twitter. Thanks to Kimberly Ford. Spoilers from Against All Odds from Impact. Alex Shelley has just been crowned the Impact World Champion. Ah, shoot. 5-star match, rivalry complete. We probably could have put this as our main event. This is going to be trouble. We're going to get a poor booking on this unless I played that card. I played that card on the main event. That our submission matches have to be graded a little better. That's the only thing that might save us here. A weak charity. Oh, come on, Roxanne. You got to do better than that. All right, so this one's a blood feud. We're finishing it off in a submission match. And we've played a card on this saying that it should be a little higher in terms of ranking. So let's get to it here. So what I was saying is it's great when we have crowds getting into things like that. I've been in places where crowds are not that way. Like one of the local promotions in town, they had a guy, I will admit, just by his look and his parachute pants, he did look like the part. When you have 200 screaming fans yelling "Gay Aladdin" in a chant and the entire building starting to do it, it starts to feel a little uncomfortable at some points. So you got to take the good with the bad sometimes, right? The only difference is now it's that time that people need to step up and say, no, this isn't right. And whether that be through promoters or whether taking action yourself, it's just not right for it to happen. You got to call people out for doing it. Straight up. Front row heat, Granny was the best line from Twitter, though. Yeah, I've known Sheila for years, and the thing is, she used to be a referee in wrestling as I was gonna say as well. That's never been my gimmick, but according to wrestling lore, that's somewhere I'm incorporated into that. But she was a referee 20 years ago. And she's pretty much in every PWA show that I've ever been to. And she's been going for that long, well, ever since PWA existed. Oh yeah, Sheila actually used to be more physically involved in the wrestling business.
And his opponent, representing the Brawling Brutes from the United Kingdom, weighing in at 253 pounds, one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions, Ridge Holland.
So I am really hoping that this match is legendary as well, or else I'm in some real trouble for the booking here.
Survived professional rugby for a decade.
I only know her from her front row fame. Yeah, like,
Softly and carry a big stick. Well, it certainly applies to this.
you gotta remember, 20 years ago,
Let his power speak for him tonight.
referees were not that prevalent. They were not that, unless your name was Nick Patrick or Earl Hebner, you weren't really known that well. Charles Robinson.
Reminder of the rules, folks. The first competitor to submit their opponent is the victor in this one. You can't win by pinfall or countout. You must force your opponent to tap.
Or to quote a live woman, nap or snap. Submission matches are no
Well, I've been
joke, and it takes a
local
technically
Alberta scene for about a year. I've been,
superstar to come out on top in a match
in
like
terms of the Alberta local scene, I've been covering it for what originally was called the Edmonton Sports Podcast Network and now Backbreaker Media. We started in 2015. Started to cover local stuff, right? Was about to say Nick, Patrick, Little Nate, and Hebner about to have a word. Yeah, those are probably the only three. Like, I know you got Jimmy Corderas and whatnot, but they just weren't. They weren't used to produce heat magnets until Russo showed up. Not saying that Russo booked it, but Russo was there. Once Russo started opening up the dog kennel from hell when it comes to booking. Like, I don't know if you guys remember, but the whole Earl Hebner, Dave Hebner, Ted DiBiase, Andre Hogan episode of Saturday Night's Main Event, that was pretty revolutionary. That they had never used a referee in that way before, really. Like, screw jobs like that as a regular referee, you had not seen that since the early territory days.
That's insulting. Battling ringside and our announce table's getting shaky.
That's because Byron is quivering in fear next to me.
I get nervous.
Because it's always been a faux pas that the referee should not be getting over compared to referees, ring announcers, commentators. Nobody should be getting over compared to the talent. Now it's more of a symbiotic relationship compared to others, because everybody's got a brand now. I like some of Russo's time in WCW. I like the Natural Born Thrillers, Team Canada, the New Blood, Triple K. I didn't mind some of it. And let's get it straight here. He was involved in some of the booking in WWE as well, but he also had Vince to stop him from the really stupid stuff.
Punch right in the head.
And the thing is, in WCW, you just didn't have that buffer, and that's probably the biggest problem. Is he didn't have a buffer to keep him tamed down, right? So.
Slingshot themselves through the ropes.
Slingshot clothesline.
Please don't submit him here. Get a little bit more time involved. No, he's back up. Good. I need this main event to last a little bit so, you know, the stars go up a little bit.
Body is not meant to bend that way. For the love of God, submit. Slip right underneath, and just like that, he's out of the hold. What a headbutt.
But yeah, in terms of Russo booking, like, he did have some good stuff, but he had a lot of horrible stuff. Like, if he had a buffer somewhere in the middle there, it would have worked out. Unfortunately, without a buffer, it's always good to have somebody to bounce ideas off of, whether it's running a wrestling promotion, whether it's running a Twitch stream.
Yeah, Byron, you are dangerously close to being collateral damage in this one. There's a special word that I can't say.
That's why I have a group of guys that we work together and try to make things successful. With PJC, Rick Jules, myself. We're always looking for more. I know Andre C's looking to possibly get into some Assassin's Creed. But it all comes down to time, right? Because everybody's so busy and whatnot. He was very short-sighted. I did love some of his stuff, though. I was over the NWO, Wolfpack, Four Horsemen. I did appreciate the variety, so they're giving the spotlight. Now that I know, some of that was Zigo saying he didn't need those people, but I remember watching WCW until the day it died. Well, hell, up here in Canada, WCW was more easy to be found than Raw. Assassin's Creed, your favorite franchise, Felia? Yeah, I've liked it, but it hasn't been decided to overly sell me, so. I have bought a few, so I do have them around to play eventually. This is probably going to end it. Excited for Mirage going back to the older styles. Didn't give up after the finisher. I like that. Yeah, one of these times I'm just going to have to sit down and discuss everything that I'm going to want to come up with for what we're doing going forward. Could you imagine Dragunov tapping out to a nerve hold?
I'm quite sure this man shouldn't tap out. This is about career longevity, self-preservation. Escape and a takedown. Ridge gets the better there.
Ridge got out of the way there. Fred's promotion. Told you is growing. He's based off of Drew Crockett. Nice! That's the thing, and it's one thing that gets me very upset about one of our local promotions in town. They just celebrated an anniversary, which is, holy crap, Dragunov tapped out to a nerve hold. Either you're growing or you're shrinking. And the reason I say you're shrinking is because you're falling behind. Please tell me this is a 5-star. If not, I'm in big trouble.
Yeah, this win was well earned.
I don't think so, though. That's the problem I have. And I will say this stream's been going by a lot quicker tonight because we've been playing, Whoa! Adam! The hell? All right, I'm gonna hold on here because I gotta feel a few of these are going. Thank you for the raid. Hempazor, thank you. Big Mike, good to see you. Welcome to all the raiders here. For all those that are new here, I am Mike the Ref. I am a former volleyball, soccer, basketball referee, commentator, here we go. Bucklocks with the resub. Thank you. 9 months, Andrew. Thank you. How is everybody doing this Friday night? It has been a hell of a month here. So, once again, yeah, I'm a variety streamer as well here. I've been on a couple episodes of Remember the Game. I hope that Adam is having a great night here. I know he's playing a little Super Mario Advanced on the GBA. So the Nintendo Switch Online. That's the one big thing. Hope everything's going well for you. Thank you for the raid once again. For those that, well, I'm pretty sure everybody here knows him. But I want to make sure I get the shout out in. Also for the fact I need to practice keeping the habit up here. If you guys aren't following him already, please make sure you follow Member of the Game. He's got, without a doubt, Adam is probably one of the best dudes that you'll ever meet. I sincerely say that. I don't know how many ways I can put him over, but it's about 16 billion at this point. He is straight up a good guy, funnier than hell. He is, however, going to... Oh, wait, let me... I gotta throw one thing over here. I'm pulling it over to full face here for 1 second. Listen to me, Adam. I know you're a great guy. You're a super person. All the good stuff. But you're going to play Street Fighter 6 sometime sooner or later. I don't care if we have to wait till it's on sale. Gotta get back to this comment here. Have to go drown puppies now, but thanks for keeping up the appearances. Hey, you know what? I'm always glad to be here. All right, let's get back up to the game here. So, Mr. Mike, you know this is a good dude because he picked Punch-Out for the NES. Why wouldn't you? Exactly. Why wouldn't you? But he probably won't. You know what? It will happen eventually. That game is just so damn good. Love to see you guys go toe-to-toe. You know what? That's the thing, Andrew, about Street Fighter 6. You want to, you can play the single player mode in dynamic, and you don't even have to worry about the damn controls. Mike the Ref for Remember the Game Hall of Fame. Give my spot to Mark McHugh. I have been begging for that for a while. Just give it to Mr. McHugh. So I thank you. I appreciate it. It's some of the most fun escapades that I've had here in this video game career that I've generated after I've moved off from wrestling here a little bit have definitely been the times I've been with Adam. And one of these days I'll have to bring up the stories with you guys, because I know Adam just did his best moments from 250. I have a few of them myself for when I was there. No. Mark had his chance. All hail me. Well, we'll see. Mike versus Adam. That would be going toe to face. No way Adam would be walking out on the street. Honestly, dude, and I'll say this all honestly, and then we're going to get here and check out the rankings here as we go along here, because we're in GM mode here at WWE 2k23. Anybody can pick up Street Fighter 6, and if you've played Smash Brothers before, you can play Street Fighter 6 and be successful. I didn't say play well, just be familiar how to play it, because that's, in many ways, you add one extra button, and that's what it is. So, yeah, it's... Can you play if you just button mash? Offline, yes. There is what's actually called the dynamic mode in Street Fighter 6, to which literally it will decide what's the best button for you. It's not available online, so you can't like go into the rooms and do any of that. But if you want to play the World Tour mode, literally mashing buttons in the fight scenes will get you through it without an issue. You got to remember how to block a little bit, but that's beside the point. But other than that, it will work great. But yeah, thank you, Adam. Thank you, Raiders, for stopping by. Please feel free to smash the follow button, either mine or Adam's as well. I'm going to be on here all weekend. We are going to be here today. Tomorrow night, we're going to be here with It Takes Two with Kayla J. Sunday, we're going to be here sometime in the afternoon. I'll be playing Warren Barris as part of the Edmonton, or the Electric Show League, MLB The Show 23. But I do want to throw this up here before you guys take off. June 23rd, 2 weeks from tonight, I am going to be having a 12-hour stream in support of the Canadian Red Cross, specifically towards the fire relief efforts for families out here in Alberta. If you guys are interested in donating now, there is a QR code at the top of the screen. If you guys didn't hear, the town of Edson, which is approximately 2 hours west of Edmonton, has been re-evacuated tonight due to the fires jumping over the fire barricades that they've had set up. That just came down a couple hours ago. So the Red Cross is there to help support people as they get back on their feet, get things going. Just try to survive. Like, these people are literally losing everything. So I would highly recommend, if you have a chance, please feel free to donate. Details of the 12-hour stream are going to come out probably after the directs coming up in the next few days here. I'm going to figure out what I want to play, and then we'll get some kind of schedule set up to see what's going to happen here. But for those who are coming late here, we actually wrapped up our week here for the GM mode. We're just going to go into our results and see how we did. We're in a little bit of trouble here because our semi-main outbooked our main by half a star. So it's going to be interesting to see how this goes, but let's check everything out and see where we're at. Four and a half stars, rivalry complete. The only thing that could have screwed it over was a 5-star match, and that's what we got in the mid card. Yeah. All right, so what did NXT do? They didn't even book 2 promos. That's how, ugh. Well, I just look at the costs on all their matches. I sort of screwed them over with a double cost card, but Vito Champ card. Yeah, they didn't have much available. So, anyway, first match here, Falls Count Anywhere. Doink the Clown versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Unfortunately, we don't get to watch what they're doing, like their matches themselves. Ronda and Bianca, this fight has been going on for about 2 months worth of game. So, same with this one here. Natalya and Charlotte, just a regular match. 2.5. Develop a rivalry, which I doubt they wanted. Call out promo, no advancement. Alexa Doudrop. Oh, the other thing is, all their champions are injured right now. 2.5 stars once again. Dolph Ziggler, Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio in a 3-star match, okay. And their main event, we're going back to SummerSlam 97. Jerry the King Lawler and Bret the Hitman Hart. It's an Iron Man match, which the loser will have to kiss the feet, I'm assuming. Bret never loses, so Bret won that. And Bret's injured for 2 weeks in a 4-star match. Ha! Another star injured. He's gonna have nobody on his roster by the time we're done. All right, so I played a Vito Champ card here, so Unfortunately, there's only one champion that was available. They didn't put the title up. And that's right here with Dexter Lumis being the U.S. champion for WCW. Oh, no, he's the heavyweight champion. What are we talking about? Anyway, Iron Man match to start. Dexter Lumis with the win. 4.5 and Solo's out. Well, I guess they got the rivalry through, but Solo's injured for 4 weeks. Ugh. Great promo, okay. That's good, but no advancing the rivalry. MVP at newly signed Elias.
1, 2, that's 3. Bring it.
2.5 stars. Okay, Io Sky. Shut up with your 6,000 fans. I can only get 2,500. All right, Humberto and Ivar.
1, 2, that's 3. Let me hear the bell.
3.5 stars. Got a rivalry start. Okay, that's okay. Sensational Starla. Yeah, no, you didn't do much. Oh, they did get a title match on here. For the Hardcore Championship. Gunta and Mustafa, which has been going on forever. New champ, Mustafa Ali, but he's injured for 3 weeks. And promo that did nothing. Did an Extreme Rules match, so they did end up getting their show bonus for this. Let's see what Asuka wins. This should complete the rivalry. Rhea Ripley injured for 4 weeks. Nobody's gonna have a roster left by the time we're done here. All right, let's take a look here and see what. Poor finale, just because it was a 4.5. Yeah. The only way I could have done it is switch those two. The two mid-card ones. Rivalry complete. Level 1, level 3. Oh, I got that to a level 3. I didn't realize. Okay. No rivalry anymore. That rivalry's complete. That rivalry's complete. We're good there. Good booking. One rivalry out of the whole thing. And Hitman's out injured. And they got amazing booking. Screw you. Yeah, because they got 4. Okay, that's complete. Fans are growing tired of this rivalry because WCW carries their rivalries for way too long. Nothing there. Humberto and Ivar level 1. Ali injured for 3 weeks after winning the title. And Ripley out for a month. This is great. All right, let's see where we're at. So I got a C, but I got 156,000 fans. And I made 33,000, so that's not enough for... I need to get that money up so I can buy that stadium. And then just have a bare bones show for 1 week, I guess. Liv has a great feel for Falls Count Anywhere matches. We already knew that. Because we already booked that match. Anybody say anything else important here? I don't think so. All right, so 2306 and 213. What do we got going on here? 2269. We took the lead. Oh my God, we got the lead now. I was mainly following NXT a month ago, but now I find myself watching NXT 2.0 more and more. Nice. Bianca with another running my mouth tweet. That's great. All right. So let's see here. 2269 and 24. So they got the better budget right now, but... And WCW just sucked. And they got worse money than me, too. That's even funnier. Enjoyed seeing Solo Sikoa lose against Dexter, who's a far more talented fighter. Attaboy Owens. Asuka, great match. Rhea Ripley, looking forward to step in the ring with you again. That Ruby stud. What a fluke. Try me again, Dexter. It won't happen twice. Well, you're out, so. Keep running your mouth while you can, Becky. It's going to be wired shut up next week. So hopefully they're going to have their match next week. So 2263-205. All right, let's see what we got here. Contract negotiate, add 4 weeks to a contract, which is going to help. So there we go. We actually have the lead in everything now except for the budget. We got 2 Hall of Fame trophies. We got more fans. Our budget sucks, though. Got Big E and Liv Morgan as our champions. Big E, I'm going to have to get working here on our next show. Roman, nowhere to be found because I vetoed him. Ha! And, yeah, let's see what... I'm going to have to advance it just because if you don't advance it past this screen, you lose your save file. So let's move it forward here. Minneapolis head to WrestleMania.